For our segment, the Thermador Kitchen at Advantage Appliance with Jes Juma and the Skittle and pumpkin spice, right?
Yeah,
I think you call that a Skittle at least.
Or
a flat pan. I don't know. Like one of those terms.
A griddle, Skittle, yeah.
Griddle, there we go. Maybe that's the better word, but how are you?
I'm good. How have you been?
Good. I think a lot of pumpkin spice is on the mind. You're either over it or you're just getting into it for the season.
For sure.
Or you're like, bring it to me.
Yep.
So what are we doing here?
So we're going to make sweet quesadillas.
Okay.
So this is like my go-to if you have extra quesadillas or extra tortillas hanging around. Like, so I figured we'd do some pumpkin, some apple, because 'tis the season,
why
right?
not? Yeah.
'Tis the season.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see anything like too out of the ordinary. I kind of don't know exactly what's in here yet, so surprise, surprise there. But like, no, it looks pretty basic to me. Elements, at least.
It is, and it's like one of those like just clean out your fridge. Or you got a little left. Maybe you made like this is some leftover pumpkin. I made pumpkin bread pudding the other night, and like I didn't quite need it all, or something like that.
Okay.
So. It's a great one. I mean, it's super easy. So this is just pumpkin puree. You can use pumpkin pie filling if you want or whatever. Okay. And I like to measure with my heart for this one. Like, there's no...
Well, hold on. You go from measuring everything in decimal points to now measuring with the heart.
Well, you know, this is like the clean up the fridge one.
This is why baking and me don't agree.
Yes. So this one will agree with you because you're going to measure with your heart with this one. So just some straight up pumpkin spice. If you... crash bang. I mean, and if you're into making your own pumpkin spice, you certainly can. I do make this blend myself and just reuse the container.
Okay.
But it's your standard cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves.
Be careful. Yesterday I was grocery shopping, right? And this is just pumpkin spice itself.
Yes.
I was at the grocery store yesterday and it was like on sale and everything, but it said like the sugar for it.
Oh,
so make sure you're specific on your whatever you need.
No sugar.
So I had to put it back.
The brown sugar is what we're adding now.
Okay, brown sugar.
Just a little bit to sweeten it up because it is just plain pumpkin.
Measure with the heart again?
Measure with the heart.
Okay.
I mean, if you're going for like healthy breakfast, maybe cut back a little. If you're going for dessert,
I guess that's technically true. You probably don't even have to put any sugar in this.
No, not at all. Okay. Yeah, and you can make them savory, like, you know, or whatever fruit you have on hand. If you got pear and ginger goes really well together, that's a good one.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm literally just gonna mix it up.
Yep.
Sometimes if I have some like condensed milk, non-sweetened, like evaporated milk, I'll add that in there if I want it creamier, kind of more like a pumpkin pie filling.
And it doesn't start to ooze out of the quesadilla at all?
I mean, it might a little bit, but it's good.
It's a little crispy once it hits the skillet.
Exactly.
Okay. So just a little mixy mix.
Just a little mix. Get it mixed up. I mean, it's so easy. I'm just going to preheat our skillet here.
Of course. Always takes time for that. And so...
Medium.
Okay.
Because we want a nice crisp on it, but we don't want it to burn.
Yeah, it's one of those every time I make a taco or something, or like a burrito or whatever. Quesadilla, there we go.
Pancakes, quesadillas.
Oh, there's like that fine line. The first one's always that test.
Yes, yeah. The first one's either like a hot mess, one way or the other. Like it's totally burnt or it's,
I get it. Okay.
So
maybe theoretically too, you want it to sit a little bit, let the sugar kind of melt out a little bit, for a better lack of word.
You have extra filling, like I said, you're making a pie and it makes a little bit too much, or you have a shallower dish, like it's great for it. As long as there's not egg in it, because we're not going to really cook the filling on the pan. I mean, unless you're into raw egg, I guess. But I'm not. I know some people do.
Oh gosh, I mean, I hate like not eating the cookie batter anymore.
Oh, yeah, that would
pregnant's tough.
That would get me. See, I don't even think of that as raw egg. I'm like, I totally eat the cookie batter, but I wouldn't pregnant.
Like, sad. That's the best part out of any cookie.
Agreed.
We won't like put that on air or anything. I'm just kidding. I haven't done that.
So I've just filled it. I mean, again, to your heart's desire.
So like a plain cheese quesadilla,
just a
literally.
Plain cheese quesadilla. You can use the cooking spray. Like if it's nonstick, you don't really need to. Sometimes I add a little cinnamon sugar on top to get a little crisp, but we'll stick this first one on there and let her kind of do its thing.
We'll go from there. Okay. And we can let that cook during commercial break too. So do you want to get started on the second one?
Second one is so easy. So the second one is literally extra apple pie filling. Okay. But it's not even apple pie filling. So we can talk about it after the break too, but it's just my standard frozen apples that I do, and I'll do them in a big batch. Okay. Whether I want apple crumble or these or anything like that.
Okay, well, we're going to let that cook a little bit. In the meantime, we'll go to commercial break and we'll kind of taste test after that.
Absolutely.
More with North Dakota Today after this.